welcome to Walking the Path. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you. Welcome to Walking the Path. Today we are talking about cutting the cord. Separating ourselves, unhooking ourselves from the past. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Good to see you, brother. Today is about cutting cords. Today is about unhooking ourselves from the past and stepping into, hey, Sarah, stepping into the truth of who we are, the noble, sentient God and goddess that we are. Now, before I talk about cutting cords, hey, Julie, welcome. Before I talk about cutting the cord, before I talk about the noble, sentient being that you are, I got to tell you a little bit about rythmia. This week, I've been teaching at rythmia. The Answer Is You, which is Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith's class. And it's just so amazing. And this place where people come, like if you are thinking about ayahuasca for the first time, if you have been doing ayahuasca and haven't had the results that you want, you got to come to rythmia. This place has it dialed in terms of providing everything that you need for the transformational experience that you're looking for with ayahuasca. So if you are on the YouTube or Facebook platform, there's a number on the screen. If you are on the Instagram platform, go to rythmia.com and check it out. And if you have any questions, you can always DM me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about rythmia. Okay, now cutting the cord. Here we go. Here's the deal. We create attachments to things in our life. And the attachments that we create are based on love from our heart, sex, or past lives, right? We're creating an attachment because we love someone or there's some special connection. We create an attachment when we have sex with people, and we create an attachment, or it could be an attachment created from a past life. Hey, Ryan, what's up, brother? Good to see you. So we create these emotional cords, these emotional attachments to people and to situations. And these emotional attachments can cloud our vision, can cloud our judgment. And there's something that we need to get out of the way if we're going to advance in our lives. There's something we need to cut and move on. I just had a client, she just left, and we did a cord cutting process. There was a situation that happened in her life, had to do with the school that her child was going to. And they were misdiagnosing her child. And all of this stuff was coming up around her child being the problem and the issue. And all the other kids at school were sort of ganging up on her kid. And she was the sole parent fighting against it. And the school counselor didn't support her. The principal didn't support her. Finally, she removed her kid from the school. And when she went to the new school, the child is perfect. And all the same problems are still happening at the old school. So it wasn't her kid. It was the other people at the school and the kids and the way things were being handled. That was months ago. And she's still in this upset. Like someone from the school reached out and it triggers her, right? Have you had situations like that where something traumatic happened in your life that caused you some suffering, caused you some pain, and you kind of, it diminishes, but it's still always there. It still pisses you off. It still triggers something in you when you see that person or you hear that name or something associated with that place and it gets triggered, right? That's what we're talking about. That's an emotional cord. If you are trying to forgive someone and you think you've forgiven them, but every time you see their name or hear about them, you kind of, something happens, there's an emotional cord to be cut. There's some work that we get to do to detach ourselves from these emotional cords, which cloud our vision and keep us from realizing our greatest potential. And we're never going to realize that if we're still putting our energy into something that isn't serving us. So cutting these cords is a huge process. So there's a couple ways to do this. think of something in your life. Think of something in your life that is bothering you, holding you back, a situation, a person. It could be from childhood. It could be from last week. It could be a situation at work. It could be a situation in your family. Something is pissing you off. Something is um, aggravating you, gets under your skin, pushes your buttons, triggers you, whatever you want to use. That thing, let's bring it into our awareness now. And let's realize, what are you trying to get from the situation? What do you really want? What do you want from this situation? You want people to understand you? You want people to apologize to you? You want people to say you were right? You want people to just acknowledge that something shitty happened? Whatever it is that you want to get out of the situation, let's just start right here and now and acknowledge you're not going to get it. We're not going to get the satisfaction that we want. This is one of the biggest psychological pieces for healing trauma, is that the thing that we want, like, I can't control it. I can't change it. So I just have to accept it, even accepting it as unacceptable. I can accept, that was one of my mom's favorite sayings, accept the unacceptable as unacceptable and go on your way. Accept the unacceptable as unacceptable and go on your way. We're not going to get the closure that we want. We're not going to get the apology that we want. We're not going to get them to realize our position, to hear us the way we want to be heard. We're not going to be seen the way we want to be seen out of that situation. It is fruitless. So let's just admit that we ain't going to get what we want. Let's start there. And that you're never going to get it. So it's time to move on. It's time to cut the fucking cord, right? It's time to cut the cord, baby. There's a way that we can do this that's a little more ceremonial. But the primary recognition is that we're no longer a victim. The situation might have been wrong. What they said might have been screwed up. What they did might have been 100% wrong. You're never going to get satisfaction out of it. And by continuing to let myself be hooked by it, right? By continuing to get hooked by it every time, I'm giving my power away to those very people, to that very situation. It's time that we take our power back. It's time that we cut the cord. It's time that we stop playing small. We are gods and goddesses, sons and daughters of the Most High. And all the power that's in all the heavens and all the earth, all the power that created all the heavens and all the earth are in us. And we're walking around going, no, they hurt my feelings. I don't like it. They should have heard me. I should have been seen. That's not right. I do it. I'm not just bitching at you guys. I do it all the time. It's not right what he said to me. This not, you just can't just say that stuff and walk away and not think there's any repercussions from treating me like that. You can't treat me like that, right? It's all right. Let yourself have that feeling. Let yourself have that feeling and realize you're not going to get what you want out of the situation, so we can let it go. I'm a king. You're a king. You're a queen. I'm a king and a queen, bitch. Okay. I'm a god. I'm a goddess. What about you? Are you going to let some little situation take your energy? I'm done letting situations take my energy. I'm done letting other people take my energy. I am, hey, luminiferous soul. How are you? Tell me who you are. I don't remember who luminiferous soul is. I'm done giving up my power. I'm done diminishing myself, letting myself be diminished because I'm letting a situation or circumstance take my, hey, Anna. Oh, yeah. Hey, Anna. Sarah, I needed this too, right, girl? I need it. Right? I'm done giving my power away. I'm a noble king, and you're a noble king and queen. I'm not fucking around with any of this bullshit anymore. I am taking my power back. I am cutting the cord. I am no longer allowing myself to give my power away by being triggered by a situation. Not that the situation was right or wrong. None of that matters. It's just I'm cutting the cord. Dalton, I love you, brother. I'm cutting the cord now. I'm cutting that cord. This is my new dance move. What's up? I'm cutting the cord. That's right, Sarah. Pull out that scissors. I'm pulling out a machete. Okay. So when we have a situation and we see it, like there's no resolution. I'm not getting what I want. And man, I've got one of these situations that it's been over a year. And every time something comes up, like there's 3 people involved, I'm okay with 2 of them, but one of them, still triggers me. Hey, Kevin, brother, good to see you. I saw your message and I haven't responded yet. I'm sorry, brother. I will respond to you. I love you, man. So I get to say, I'm giving my power away to those people that are pissing me off. And I'm done with it. I'm cutting the cord. I am releasing that. I'm unhooking from that past. It just no longer serves me. It no longer works for me. I'm drinking poison and asking it to hurt them. How am I? That's what they say. Unforgiveness is like drinking poison and hoping it hurts the other person. Right? We don't want to do that. So I begin by getting myself into a meditative state. Here's how you cut the cord. Here's the process. Get yourself into a meditative state. Ask your emotional body. Get into the emotion of what you're feeling. Relive it. Not so much in words, but in the feeling of it. Feel it. Feel this situation that's bothering you so much. And then ask your emotional body, what do I need? What do I need to fully release this situation? What do I need to do to fully cut the cord? So when I asked my client that today, she said, I got her into a meditative state. We did some breath work. And then I asked, we represenced the whole situation that she was going through. And the emotions came up. And I asked her emotional body, what do you need to release this? And she said, oh my God, I just saw a bunch of helium balloons. I need helium balloons. I need to release the balloons. So we did a whole visual meditation on her holding these balloons, and each balloon, there was the balloon of regret. There was the balloon of anger. There was the balloon of being hurt. There was the balloon, like everything. We went through each balloon, released each balloon. You could visualize yourself walking in a meadow and walking up to a stream, and there's a pile of rocks, and each rock you throw into the stream. You could go to the ocean. You could go into nature and release this physically. You could start a fire. Whatever you need to do, make it a ritual. You begin by meditating, getting into a centered state of meditation, presencing the situation, letting yourself feel it. Ask what you need to do to release this, and then do that. Follow your intuitive wisdom. You have the answer within you. You have the wisdom within you. So ask yourself, what do I need to release this? And then do it. It could be standing in front of the ocean and screaming. It could be having a conversation with those people in your mind and saying everything you wanted to say. It could be standing in front of a fire and releasing things into the fire. It could be digging a hole and burying something. What feels right to you? And see yourself cutting these cords. See yourself disconnecting. And when you are fully disconnected, you can feel a shift into love. You'll have a deeper realization of what forgiveness actually is. And that is, there's no charge. And you can shift to love and to actually pray for the people or circumstance or situation that has been bothering you, because they no longer have any control over you. You are a god and a goddess. You are the sons and daughters of the Most High. There is nothing more powerful than you and me when we are standing in our power, when we are aligned with the truth of who we are and not all this bullshit that's distracting us. That's the most powerful thing that we can be. That's what I'm working on. Those are the cords I'm cutting. I'm not letting any situation any longer make me a victim. And I'm a victim when I say that something outside of me is causing me to feel this way. Those people are making me feel this way. That's victimhood. And I'm no longer a victim. Hi, Serge. Welcome, my brother. I'm no longer a victim. I'm not giving my power away to any person or situation or circumstance any longer. I'm cutting that cord. I'm the king. I'm the queen. I'm the noble sentient being who the lions and tigers in the jungle, they fear me because I am the thing itself. You are the thing itself. You are one with God, one with source, one with life, one with all the power that there ever was. It's all in you. It's all in me. Do you know that there are trillions of cells in our body, and in each cell there's a little teeny electrical charge, 0.01%, 0.01 volt. If you multiply 0.01 volts times the trillions and trillions of cells that are in our body, we actually have more electricity in our body than a lightning bolt in a thunderstorm. That's true. That's from a book called A Short History of Nearly Everything by Bill. Oh man, I just forgot his name. Really good book. That's a scientific fact that we have as much electricity in our body right now that would power a thunderbolt, a lightning bolt. We are powerful. And the only reason I'm not frying the seat right now is because all those little transactions are happening on a micro level. They're small. I got a little itch. Okay, there we go. They're small transactions. So that's why we're not burning the seat when we sit down. But if you added all those cells up, man, we're a thunderbolt. We're a lightning bolt. That's who you are. Nothing stands in the way of a lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. That's right, Bruce. I love it. I'm going to put this up. Bruce just sent this lightning bolt. I am. That's right, baby. That's right. So we're cutting the cord. We are no longer giving our power away. We have a process to do it. And this is where we get to also rely on spirit. It's not just about spiritual advisors, which are important, right? But any good spiritual advisor should be getting you to get in touch with spirit within you so that you get the direction that you need. So if you want to be recalibrated so that you know your own power, you can reach out to me. That's what I do. And I'm doing that for me right now. I'm doing that for me all the time. I got to recalibrate myself to spirit so I know the truth of who I am. And the truth of who I am is more powerful than anything out there. That's the truth of who you are. More powerful than any situation, more powerful than any circumstance, more powerful than any person that could detain, deter, detract, diminish you in any way, in any other that's out there. You, me, we are the thing itself. I am that which thou art. Thou art that which I am. Now, what are we going to do? Who are we going to be? Walk in your nobility. Walk upright. That you are the son and daughter of the Most High. All the power that created all the heavens and the earth within me. Lightning bolt power, baby. And then cut the cord. All right. That's our Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live for now. I'm so grateful and so thankful. So grateful and so thankful. So grateful and so thankful. I'm knowing that our cords are cut with ease and grace, that we step into more fully the truth of who we are by becoming less of what we're not, all the things that we're not. We release this into the law, knowing that it's already done. Ryan, I love you too. Thank you, Ryan. Great job on the book, brother. Ryan's got an amazing book out there called The Great Gay Book. Check it out. Love you, Matt. Love you guys. Thank you, Dalton. Peace, richest blessings, and we'll see you soon.